Alright, there's the results from that battle. I actually captured a couple of Bokubayas and Sengoku Bune, and I didn't end up losing my Firebomb Kabaya, which was very fortunate for me. However, the Chozokabe fleet as a whole with its army escaped, which is unfortunate, because they did have troops embarked. I'm going to head back to the nearest available port and repair and refit. Let's check out my armies here. Ooh, it wouldn't hurt to take one more turn worth of replenishment on these guys. Re-embed my monk back into this army. Look, they put little statues down, of course, where you get major victories. So it says Battle of Otsu, October 1566, victory over Hattori. That's pretty cool. I love how they do that. The campaign map on Rome 2 is also looking very amazing. Let's see. These troops are pretty well recovered, and I think that it's time that we assault Kyoto. It is time for Kenshin to take his rightful place as the Shogun of Japan, and he's going to get backed up by his general here, or brother, Masakage, Uesugi Masakage. So I will bring him in to reinforcement range, which I believe he is within reinforcement range. Let's find out. I'll go and act like I'm going to do an assault. Yep, okay, he is within reinforcement range. So we have overall, it looks like 6 Katana Samurai, 2 Yari Samurai. I thought I had Warrior Monks in all my armies, but I don't. A Warrior Monk, lots of Yari Ashigaru, and lots of Bow Ashigaru. And we are facing off against a mostly Yari Samurai army, and they have an Hanabushi heroine helping to guard as well. I could definitely take a whole lot more or less losses by forcing the Shogun to fight me on open ground, and that's tempting. I'd like to do that, but I want to assault the castle. You know, we're gonna do this huge castle assault, and it'll be fun. It's a domination campaign, so we might as well have some fun with it. So this could be quite costly. So I'm gonna have to use my archers to really soften up the shogunate, and bringing some siege equipment probably wouldn't have been a bad idea either. To bring a couple of fire protecting mangonels would have been helpful as well. I could have just used them to destroy the gatehouses and the towers, and that would have helped. Obviously, less damage to my men, but we can survive. I did turn on, as you saw, the control large army option. That's an option if your computer can handle it. So it's going to be interesting to see how many frames my computer can run in a siege battle with ultra funds, ultra settings, and 2 armies under my control, with fraps running. So this will be a good taxing environment to test it in. And it is raining, which I don't want. It would look cool. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna look cool. I don't want it because of the fire arrows, but it is gonna look cool. So I think I'm gonna actually keep the rain. So start deployment. I'm doing a lot of things to my detriment. Check out that weird lighting bug going on in the background. That's pretty funny. I don't know why that's doing that, but there's some obvious issues there. Okay, I just re-downloaded the game on this computer too, so the silent cheering must be a game bug. I like his idea. The Ashikaga should just take their own lives to bring back their honor. Man, that is pretty cool with the lightning effects going on. If you just ignore the goofy, like, lighting stuff that's going on there, this lightning and rain and all the unit stuff, this is pretty cool. Looking very nice. Alright, so we fight for the noble history of the Uesugi clan, and we also fight to become daimyo. There must be some kind of bug going on here that's kind of annoying. I'm not sure what graphics feature is causing that, but it is certainly kind of a nuisance. I'm going to try and fix it real quick. Alright. The siege is beginning, and it, with Fraps recording and all this stuff, it definitely slowed down my frame rate some, but still running at least 30 frames even with Fraps engaged and the bad weather. I turned off the depth of field, and it seems to have helped a little bit with whatever graphics glitch that was going on. I'm not sure why it's being created exactly, but if you have any ideas, tell me. Maybe some other people have run into it. You can see my second army is coming onto the field now. Let's see, as far as bows up front, there are four Ashikaga bow samurai lined up, but the back of their castle is only got 2 Ashikaga bow samurai there, or it's not an actual unit, I'm just saying they're Ashikaga and bow samurai. It's not an actual unit like Chosokabe bow samurai, of course. So my second army is coming all in here, and I think it starts right here. Yep. So what I may do is, I wonder if I can, I'm going to drag these portraits up to here. Oh, it keeps putting them back. I wish you could separate them like that. That'd be nice. Well, never mind. Okay, so I've got my second army here. I could probably just soft group my second army. And I think you do that by pushing control, or hang on, where is it, soft group? Is it just, I think it's control choose soft group? Yeah, okay, I've got them in a soft group. So control gives a soft group, which means they'll move, but they kind of just, they don't really move in a particular formation, which in this case is fine. I don't need them to. I'll set them up in whatever formation I choose. I just want to be able to easily see which army is which. So I'm going to do the same thing. So Army 2 is Kenshin, and Army 1 here is Masakage. Okay, but it's still going to be... Okay, there's my Yariashigaru for Masakage's army. These rain and lightning effects are pretty cool. There are a number of towers along this back wall. Look at that lightning effect back there, that was awesome. Weather effects definitely going to make this more interesting. And I got 4 katana samurai here as well. Okay, so I've got both my armies in position. No one is within bow range of the towers. So I'm going to assault the castle from both sides. The castle's definitely weaker from the backside where Masakage is at. So I think what I'm going to do is begin the assault with Masakage's forces, and then I'll push with Kenshin's forces once we have the Ashikaga occupied back here. So I'm thinking this is going to be a multi-pronged assault here. I'm going to move my Bow Ashigaru back here into range of the melee forces within the castle. And then I'm going to send my Yari Ashigaru forward on tower and gate burning missions. I've got another Bow Ashigaru I left behind. Need my general up here to support as well. Yari Cav probably aren't necessary. Okay, so my bows are opening fire on their melee troops and ought to soften them up a little. One of the melee troops that I'm going to be particularly worried about is the Anabushi Heroine. They are particularly powerful. Here they are. Perhaps my bows can get some pot shots on them. My Yari troops are now hurling torches at the different buildings, so we should get them burned down. These guys seem like they're a little too far away to be successful. Let's see if we can get these towers and gatehouses lit up. Same thing. Sometimes you guys seem to want to stop a little short. Okay, we got one tower on fire. Just run both of these. Listen to that lightning cracking in the background. That is awesome. Okay, so my bow Ashigaru are keeping the enemy melee troops backed up and also causing a little damage. All the towers are almost gone. This gatehouse is now open.
Our weapons made short work of their tower!
Yes, they did. Okay, so Kyoto is in flames at the moment, which is good. I do not know why this gatehouse is giving me such a hard time to burn down. There it goes. Okay.
Our weapons made short work of their tower!
Most of the melee troops have now shifted focus towards the back, which is good. All of the bow troops are still here in the front, though, and I'm very tempted to see if I'm trying to think how I can do this best, because there are a lot of bow samurai up here, and they would cause a great deal of damage to my troops. Trying to think of the best way to go about this assault. I say that we begin the assault with Masakaga back here, and we're going to get my Katana Samurai in position. I do have stand and fight, and then let's get a couple of my better Yari Ashigaru and get ready to scale the walls with them. Some of my more well-chevroned Yari Ashigaru, that is. Okay. My bow Ashigaru have done very well, and just kind of helping me get the fight started. Once all my men are moved up and into position, I can support the fight. If you see, if I drop into stand and fight, anywhere within the radius of these two gatehouses will be covered. Okay, fresh. Okay, time to storm the walls. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of men up and over the walls here. I'm gonna wait till much fighting has begun before I drop into stand and fight. And then once the attention of the Ashikaga, which it is pretty focused on the backside of this fight, I'm trying to pull those bow samurai away from the walls. Okay, my Katana Samurai are going to get met by this light cavalry, which isn't ideal, but light cavalry shouldn't be able to really affect too terribly much damage onto those. I'm going to actually take my bows off fire at will, because they're going to end up hitting a lot of my own men. Okay, the fight is beginning. Okay. And I'm going to inspire this Katana Samurai here because it's in the most dire shape. The general is now into stand and fight. Get these Yari Samurai from behind. These two Katana Samurai have broken through. I'm going to send them this way. We're going to hit these Yari Samurai from behind. Here comes the Shogun himself, charging out of the citadel. Brave, albeit foolish. My men are not having much problem at all mopping this up. So I think that over here I'm going to go ahead and push Kenshin's men up. If I lose some Boeshigaru, it's going to be alright. I can retrain them. I'm going to push the Boeshigaru forward. I'm going to go ahead and send a couple of Yariash up on burning missions. Okay, let's get these guys up in position. Okay, alright. The fight on the back wall is very much in my favor. Losses amongst the Ashikaga are high. The Shogun himself should be somewhere in the midst of this fight. That would be him right here. So this is the Shogun of Japan duking it out with my men. And now he has died. So we just watched the Shogun die. Talk about some good footage for me to get for you. And I say that with him dead, it's time for these men in this vicinity to siege the citadel. So I'm going to begin making my way up. I'm going to bring some more Yari Ashigaru up here to pour into this fight. And now on the front of the walls, to get these bow samurai to quit firing, I'm actually going to just scale the walls with some of my units.
Are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
Yeah, my bow Ashigaru absolutely ate it. It's time for me to get Kenshin up here into support mode. Guys making a run for the walls.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Got their tower burning, so I'm gonna get these guys up the wall. I think I just accidentally inspired a Yari Ashigaru unit that wasn't up there.
Is in grave danger, my lord.
Okay, I have men in the citadel. Move over and capture that tower. My men over here have broken through as well. I'm kind of clicking blob orders right now because it doesn't matter. Yeah, look, I absolutely defeated the Yari samurai, or the bow samurai in this area. So they are going to be almost utterly destroyed. And I've got even more melee troops pouring forward.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Alright, I've now got, let's see, more troops I can bring inside here. Okay, we've broken through over here. We can come back over to this fight. Let's get all these guys involved in the fight. We've got Katana Samurai up here. These troops out here for the Ashikaga might actually rout because they are not... Okay, I'm getting fired on. I'm going to take these Yari Ashigaru, capture that tower, and then I'll take these two units over here and continue this fight. Okay, we can now completely breach the citadel. I'm going to take Kenshin out of stand and fight. Kenshin, see if I can get him into the citadel. I think that'll be fun. Okay, we completely destroyed the Ashikaga resistance on the front side. All they have is some last troops fighting to the death. And I've got men just absolutely pouring into the citadel at this point. This gatehouse is now under my control, which is going to let me do exactly what I want. I want Kenshin to stand in the citadel before the battle is over, just as kind of a symbolic thing. Yeah, I'm going to bring him right up here under the capture point. He's going to have to hurry though, because the Ashikaga are dying quite quickly. Alright, sweet. Well, that was a pretty easy steamroll. I'd lost a lot of Ashigaru in certain cases, but very much a successful... Whoa, there is a unit of these guys left. I didn't realize you're just sitting here hosing me with arrows too. And we're going to have Kenshin come help destroy them. This will be also nicely symbolic. So here, let's watch Kenshin himself get involved in the fight here, because he had to kind of take a back burner position due to so many bows being on his side of the wall. Pretty sweet indeed. So the siege of Kyoto is nearly complete. I'll let you watch the lightning and the rain in the background here, blood on the screen as the last Ashikaga remnants are ousted. And my men take their rightful place as troops for the new Shogun. Pretty sweet when you push K there and you turn off the all the graphics there too. There's all my men celebrating. So that's going to be it. Kenshin is now the Shogun, or will be after 4 turns, I believe. That was nice. So yeah, I'm also curious what siege battles are going to be like in Rome too. We've seen a little bit of footage, and it looks like it's pretty in-depth. I mean, you had a lot of different types of siege engines, and it looks like there was walls outside the city too. It seems like, at least in a multiplayer setting, siege battles have never taken hold. I think that they've gotten better in campaign. I certainly found them more exciting in Shogun 2 than I have any previous game. So I don't know what to think about siege battles or exactly how it's going to turn out. It's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to record for now, though. Hope you all are enjoying this. We are now in control of Kyoto, and within a few turns, I should... Let's check it out. There's a Buddhist temple here. And if I just upgrade the Yari drill yard, the foot archery range, upgrade the monastery, warhorse stables, all these things, I can train some really awesome units from Kyoto. So that'll be good. This will kind of become my military base on this side of the island. Also captured another library, which is always good. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like we are in really, really excellent shape at the moment. So we've taken out the Ashikaga, but resistance is not futile yet. The remaining clans still possess some degree of power, and so yes, I am definitely going to be trying to steamroll them so that they can't really focus that power quickly enough to effectively counterattack against what is now becoming a sweeping Uesugi movement across Japan. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.